Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League Live 4 career mode, and it's gonna be a Fijian career mode. I pretty much every time, dude. So obviously this is the Dragons save file. It's the Dragon save file, and I always like to do an international team at the end of the year. It's the World Cup. It's the World Cup, so I always like to play as an international side, and I I usually always pick Fiji. I feel like I pick Fiji the majority of the time. I've definitely done Tonga and Samoa before as well, but Fiji, I love the Fijian boys. You know, they got a strong team. The only real sort of issue is in the halves for the Fijian side, especially on the game. Always in the squad, there's like barely any halves to choose from, but if you look at our back line, it's pretty good, and honestly, the halves aren't too bad. Decent players, and the forward pack is probably where it really shines through. We got a strong, big, mobile forward pack. Back line is good. The fullback, who was our fullback? Not a real noted player, but decent enough. So we could switch it up. Honestly, Tane Milne on the bench. If we wanted, we could probably switch him into the centers. Put like Wanga Blake at fullback. You know, you do want to give him as much ball as possible. But we'll see how we go here. Is Jason Bakuya coming back for another stint? The old fella going around again. Honestly, a really good player, Jason Bakuya. Very underrated, but solid as all heck. I think he was a Queenslander as well. He never got a chance, but I'm pretty sure he was eligible for Queensland, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure he was, and I think he was talked about a couple of times a few years ago, but never really got the chances. Api Coruscant off the second kick here. Puts in a pretty good one. Wanga Blake, the target. It gets out left. You wouldn't really expect that. Obviously taking on the USA team here, so it should be an easy win. We definitely have the firepower to overcome. But the kick here, Howard, the freaking prop is gonna take that. I actually thought he was offside from the kick. I didn't really go back and check, but you guys watching, was he offside? Go back and watch that again, because I don't know, just how deep the kicker was. I was like, surely he was like offside. He would have been in front of him, but maybe not. It was a nicely placed kick, but you would hope the fullback would be able to outleap a front rower. But a huge shot. Bakuya absolutely is on fire this game off the kickoff. Oh, you love to see it. And I mean, this is always the fun part about taking on sort of the weaker nations, as like Fiji or Tonga, Samoa. You can put on some big hits, and it feels damn good to do so. Oh man, it feels good to rattle some blokes up and cause some knock-ons. It's very satisfying, ideally. But good chance to hit back here as a little blindside play opening up. Corbin Sims with the nice hands across to Micah Sevo. I mean, we got the tall timber, the big bodies out wide. Sevo and who would be at the other one? Vunivalu, I'm guessing, should be. I was having a brain fart there, but yeah, we've definitely got some big boys out wide, and Corbin Sims, you know, he's got a bit of ball playing skills, so not too crazy for him to throw a nice little cutout pass like that. So we hit back 20 odd minutes into this first half. There's a nice ball there. Viliami kick out. Hasn't seen too much of it, but this is what he can do. Just coming back on the angle, stampeding a couple of blokes. So getting us straight back on the front foot here as Bakuya gets a nice ball across. Viliami down the sideline, tries to burn the fullback. He comes up with an absolute try saver there. I thought we were just going to run straight past him, dive into the corner for a try, but not to be. And then a forward pass, just trying a little sleight of hand, trying to hit that hard runner, but they pinged it for forward as another shot. Api Coruscant out of the line, and that man again, Bakuya, he's had a huge first half of footy here. The old man's going round and he's playing his heart out here. I mean, it was the shot from Coruscant just absolutely leveled him, and again, Oh, the big hits. They feel so good. So I've talked about this so many times, but when they nerf them, I think they nerfed them too much. But when you pull a big shot off, geez, it feels good. And Appy, he comes up with the try from his defensive work. So a good little turnaround here, because USA they started out pretty well, getting that first try, looked pretty solid, but our defense and our just the power of this Fijian side has sort of come into its own in that the latter stage of that first half, and really started to gain some momentum. So that's how it should be, and it's good we were able to not concede any more points and able to come up with a couple of tries of our own. But the Americans here get a chance straight away in this second half to try to wrestle back some of that momentum. Is oh geez, the guy who passed that, he was straight through the gap. It was not great defense, but they sort of bombed a try right there. His fifth tackle is going to be the kick. Gets what did he do there? Kicked it straight into one of his men who was in an offside position. So a little bit silly there. There's a nice little play here. Tariq Sims is going to streak downfield, looking to link up, but taking the tackle. Always a good idea in that position. No need to throw the silly passes. Just take the tackle. Plenty of tackles left. Fourth tackle. Nice ball across. I wanted to hit a closer man, but the long pass just right for the picking there. And the intercept, it was a bit of an all or nothing play, but it sort of just went into his arm basically. So a bit of a poor pass as Kennedy here. Nice bit of play there. Gets it to Viliami, kick out. 1-on-1, he's tough to handle. It was good work again. The fullback has come up with some real try savers in this game. As a great pass there. That was great. Who was that? Viliami is going to score, but their hands here, he just sort of came from behind, just in the blind spot. We sort of had the numbers, and the Americans didn't really react to the man Viliami in the back there, just sort of hiding behind the play, and it was just a nice little soft pop pass to him, and great try. So 18 points to 6 as we go for a 40-20 and booting it out on the full. It was a booming kick from Lovadua. Is that how you say it? Lovadua? I need to see his name on the screen. As the pass from the scrum, what are they doing? USA, they've turned it over. Tane Milne, who was on the field, he might have been the man who actually passed that ball, and he is going to race away and score our fourth try. Just an absolute coach killer from the Blackhawks there. What were they doing? Lovadua, that's how you say it. But off the scrum, they just passed it to no man's land, and then no one could pick the ball up apart from Tane Milne. So a couple of streaky tries in this game, but we've been pretty dominant ever since like the 10 minutes. Excuse me. Ever since the 10 minutes is right here. This was I don't know what happened here. I guess it was a nice little decoy run, because they completely they baffled us. I thought for certain it was going to the hard running prop, but just the sleight of hand out the back and a simple little try there. So 24-12, just getting a little bit of respectability back into the contest. Disappointing that we haven't been able to really put the foot down and go on with it, but I think we played pretty well. Our first game together, it hopefully will only get better from this point. Defensively, I thought we were pretty good. They scored 2 tries, one of them from a kick, the other one was good play. But defensively, I thought we were very strong. Attack, good as well, but a little bit scrappy at times, but a good solid first round victory. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the a little bit of a Fijian World Cup action here. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.